I'm Alex. Welcome to Be Brilliant. Do you like making things? Maybe you've wondered how technology works, how kids like us can help the environment, or how we can make the world around us a better place. Well, together, with my fellow makers, we're going to ask questions, create technology, and help find solutions to real problems that can change our world. Good morning, BB, and good morning, Mr. Lingley.
Good morning, Alex.
Cough, cough.
Hi, makers. Good morning, Alex. BB, what's wrong?
My cousin, Fred, a vacuum robot, uncovered a colony of dust bunnies.
I'm sorry, BB. Fred must have stirred up the dust. Did you know dust and electronics can cause them to overheat? In humans, when dust gets in the air, like other pollutants, it can affect people with allergies, asthma, or other respiratory or breathing problems. Hey, BB, today's code phrase is air quality.
That's correct, Alex. Here's a question for Mr. Lingley from Fredericton, New Brunswick. Sawyer asks, last fall, my asthma was bad for a few days. Dad told me it was because of the wildfires on the west coast. How can smoke from all the way over there affect me here?
Hi, Sawyer. Thank you for that interesting question. It seems unimaginable that smoke from all the way over in the west coast of the United States could affect our asthma here in Atlantic Canada. But that's exactly what's happening. You see, the reason why is simple. It's wind. Wind has the power to bring pollutants like smoke all the way over to us from anywhere in the world because of winds. And it'll affect our air quality here. Today on bbrilliant, we're going to speak with a meteorologist to learn more about the winds and how it can carry pollutants here to Atlantic Canada. And then we'll travel over to St. John's, Newfoundland, where we're going to visit an urban market to learn about how some of their products can benefit our air quality. Then we're going to catch up with Rohan, who's here in Fredericton, and he's been working across the Atlantic Ocean with his friends in London, England, on a special air quality project. But first, let's check up with Alex on our SDGs.
Thanks, Mr. Lingley. To help make our world a better place, the United Nations has created 17 Sustainable Development Goals. In this episode, we'll explore goal number 13, climate action, which asks us to lower our greenhouse gas emissions by choosing clean, renewable energy and relying less on fossil fuels.
Hey, Alex. Do smaller shoes reduce your carbon footprint?
I don't think so, BB. But let's visit Caitlin and Megan to learn what a carbon footprint is and how we can do our part to help the air we breathe.
Hi, I'm Megan.
And I'm Caitlin.
You may have heard of the term carbon footprint, but what is it? And how does it affect the air we breathe?
I recently did a project in school that helped me understand it a bit better. Let me show you. See my footprint? I just made a mark on the ground, on the earth. The way we live and the choices we make can also make a mark. Like how we power our homes, how much we drive our cars, what we wear, and what we eat.
Here we are at the St. John's Farmers Market. This shirt was made in Vietnam. Did you know that the carbon emissions of a shirt like this is about 12 times its weight? In this formula, we're adding in the production of the shirt, all the machines it took to make it, and all the vehicles it took to transport it.
Planes, boats, and trucks. If you add it all up, it equals a lot of greenhouse gas emissions, which means this one t-shirt has a large carbon footprint.
Now this product was made locally, cutting the carbon footprint by 4 to 7%.
Okay, I get it. Every choice we make can help reduce greenhouse gas emissions.
Yeah, that's right.
Now we're gonna go see what other local products we can find.
Sure, sounds great.
That was a lot of fun. By getting your products here at home, you can reduce your own carbon footprint.
Yeah, I never thought that one decision can make such a big impact. But I guess if you add up all your choices, it can make a big difference.
Yep, and it's a fun and easy way to keep the air we breathe clean.
Thanks, Megan and Caitlin.
BB, what is that?
Did you know that Robert Foley's a Scottish immigrant, invented the steam-powered foghorn in St. John, New Brunswick in 1853.
I don't know how 1853 is going to help us. We've got a situation here right now.
Hi, I'm Renee. Welcome to Back Bay, New Brunswick. Has your family or neighbors ever burnt their grass in the springtime? Or had a campfire? Smoke is a form of pollution which can be harmful if it's a big fire, like wildfires in forests. Hi, Nate. What's pollution?
Hey there. Air pollution is when gases, smoke, and chemicals are put into the air in large amounts, making it harmful for humans, animals, and plants. Some air pollution we can see with our eyes, but some is invisible. Did you know that the Earth has an atmosphere that is actually a fluid and is made up of different gases?
What's the atmosphere? And how is it a fluid?
Okay, so let's pretend that this bowl of water is the Earth's atmosphere. Right now, the water is very calm and still, kind of like when there's no wind in the atmosphere. Let's pretend that this purple dye is air pollution. And what we're going to do is we're going to put some air pollution into the atmosphere and see what happens when the atmosphere has no wind. Okay, so I'm going to take the same bowl as last time and I'm going to fill it with water once again. I want it to be just as full as last time. And this time around, I'm going to stir the water in the bowl until I get a nice whirlpool. See the water circling around the bowl? Kind of like wind in the atmosphere. Remember, wind is just air that's moving around. Let's see what happens when we add the pollution to the atmosphere this time in the same spot. Well, as the pollution moves through the atmosphere, sometimes it spreads out so much that it becomes invisible, kind of like smoke from a campfire, eventually becoming invisible as it goes up into the sky. But just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there.
Whoa, pollution goes invisible with wind? What can kids like me do to reduce pollution and help keep our air clean?
That's a great question. Factories that make the stuff we use every day can put a lot of pollution into the air. So, if we take good care of our stuff and try to reuse stuff as much as possible, then the factories won't have to make as much stuff and there will be less pollution put into the air. Another way to help lessen air pollution is to walk, bike, skateboard, scooter, or rollerblade when you have to go somewhere instead of driving in a car that burns fossil fuels. Electric cars do not burn fossil fuels, so they are helpful too.
Thanks, Nate. We learned a lot today.
You're very welcome. Have a great day.
Thanks for joining me. Happy exploring. Bye.
Let's visit Rohan in Fredericton, New Brunswick, as he works with Femi and Alex in London, England, to learn more about air particles, gases, and how to measure them.
Hi, I'm Rohan. Welcome to Brilliant Labs Makerspace in Fredericton, New Brunswick. This is where we make, design, and create all kinds of projects. I just got a new assignment. I need to collect data to measure air quality. But I like to take this a step further. I mean, across the Atlantic Ocean further. Let's call my friends Femi and Alex to see if we can work on this project together.
Hi Alex. Looks like you're happy with your new skateboard. What'd you do with the old one?
I upcycled it.
Hey Rohan, how's Canada?
Good, getting warmer. How's London?
Bit rainy, but nice and green. What's new?
I have a new air quality project for school and thought we could collaborate to compare data.
Awesome, let's do it.
I have an idea. Let's upcycle some of my leftover skateboard bits from my skateboard stall and make it into an air quality sensor.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea, Alex. Hey, Rohan, we both have B-boards and a couple of sensors. Why don't we code them to make an air quality monitor, and we could compare the data from here in London to the data you collect in Canada?
That's a great idea. Thanks, Femi.
Okay. So we're here at the bus stop. You see, there's a bus just behind us, and we're in London, and we're going to take our second lot of readings here. So there's our B-board with our upcycled part of a skateboard, and here is the battery pack.
Let me just plug it in. First one is 70.33.
Okay. I've also brought the other sensor with me again today, so we're going to get a measure of the carbon dioxide levels. Awesome. Okay, so now we're going to collect all of our results and we're going to compare them with Rohan's.
So I'm outside on the busy street near my makerspace, and let's check out our readings over here. So when I press A, I get the readings for carbon monoxide, which is 0.077. And when I press B, I get the readings for the nitrogen dioxide, which is 0.0082. So the readings don't differ much because Fredericton and New Brunswick have a lot of trees.
Wow, from learning how to lower our carbon footprint at the urban market to seeing how weather moves pollution around the world, and working collaboratively between here and the UK to measure air particles. We did a lot today, Mr. Lingley. Mr. Lingley? Okay, he must have stepped out. Thanks for joining us, and remember to visit brilliantlabs.ca for all of today's activities, how-to guides, and where to find Mr. Lingley.
Oops, looks like we shouldn't have created that Lingley loop.
BB? Where? Alex? Where am I? I don't understand. I was at the lab, but then things are tingly. What?